your legs, media. You know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks. We got lots of stuff coming up. So let's get into the last lap of the men's race. Namur. It was a movie, man. I mean, just from watching the race, I was like, so we have on the last lap, we have Ramesh, I believe, Restranger. He put in like a massive attack, and I thought he was going for me. I thought he was just going to get rid of everybody, but Toon Arts had something in the tank, and he was just like, no, that's not happening. So Toon Arts was able to get past Restranger, and Restranger just literally lactic acid just killing him. And then Michael Van Toornaert, he was able to get past him as well. And he's like, Michael Van Toornaert is like, he just realized I can't let Toon Arts get away. Toon Arts got a big gap. So basically, Restranger and Michael Van Toornaert had basically been battling the whole time in front of one another and attacking one another. But because of the nature of this type of race, Toon Arts basically took his time and just took his time and gave an even effort basically to catch up. He didn't exert anything, and he basically caught up when those two were, they got tired of throwing uppercuts at each other, and they pretty much pumped the brakes, which allowed Toon Arts back up. So Toon Arts didn't have to put the effort in that they were doing. So when Toon Arts caught up, he just had the fire and the juice to get rid of the both of them, and that's what he did. So for that Stringer, basically, he's just hanging on right now. He knows that I had my eggs in the basket for Stringer because I wanted to see him to win, because he would have been like the youngest winner in a while to win Namur. And he's also won the under 23 version of this, and I was like, really willing him on. And he was like looking really good. He didn't let Michael Van Toornaert go. He stayed on his wheel. He stayed there. He fought. So it was just crazy. It was just crazy to see like the talent that's coming through. So here Toon Arts, man, he's been fighting all season, coming close to the podium, getting on the podium, and just coming shy of the win. And today just looks like it's going to be his day. He's obviously the stronger and the fresher of all three gentlemen on this last lap. And you can see he's really, really putting it down. And he looks really fresh. I mean, he looks really fresh compared to like Van Toornaert and Stringer. Those two, it's just like literally biting the bottom lip, gritting the teeth and just hanging on and just giving everything. And Toon Arts, it's like he's just coming in this last lap and he's just like, he's just ping, ping, ping. He's just pure fire. He isn't playing at all. And you can see this is that really steep technical downhill, and you can see the Stringer almost gets in a little bit of trouble. And every time you have one of those little bits of problem, you see the gap opens up quickly. It's one or two bike lengths, but in cyclocross, like one or two bike lengths, it's massive. You can't give that away, especially on a course this tough. So Toon Arts is really giving it the ghost, and you can see. Like Michael Van Toornaert, he's usually able to put in those big attacks and catch back. But this is one of those times where it is one of the first times for the season I've seen him not able to like literally just put in that effort and close the gap. But this is that couple climber after this, and this you can see this is just pure fatigue. That right there is just pure fatigue. Restringer just like, man, it's just been a tough race. But luckily he had enough time in hand where luckily he wouldn't lose his podium spot. So you can see Toon Arts really, really digging deep. And when as soon as I saw Van Toornaert stand up like that and he tried to like really dig deep, I was like, yeah, that's it. Because usually when you have it in you to catch someone, you can stay seated and just get on the gas and go get them. Unless you're Vanderpool and you put in one of them massive stand up attacks or whatnot. But it was just it's sad to see what's about to happen. So they're looking good, and the Toon Arts has definitely got the race running. And all of a sudden, this is the exact same place he crashed early in the race, and he had to fight back, which is the reason why he had to fight back. And then once that happened, he just gave up. And Van Toornaert, in the interview afterwards, he said he was actually settling for second place because Toon Arts had such a big lead on him. Well, not a big lead, but on this type of course and in those type of conditions, the gap that he had was it was actually it was a big gap, you know. So it definitely definitely bigger than it looks. So and it's just a shame that, you know, like look at the gap that he has, and just in that instant, like that whole 10-15 seconds that he had gone. And then once Michael Ventura got into the front, that was it. That was it. He was like, I'm going to win like this, and this would be the third race in a row that Michael Ventura is going to have won. So he won in Dublin. He won yesterday, and yeah, so he's gonna win again today. So this is that like steep downhill, and then after the steep downhill, then there's the run up. So this is the last run up just before the start finish, and it's so close, so close for Tuanart, who's been knocking on the door for a win. So he's been out of the sport for 2 years for suspension. Then he's back in the sport, and he's like working really hard to get back. And he's also a former winner on this course as well. So that was tough to see, man. I mean, he was there, man. He definitely should have, you know, if not for that little mishap, he definitely should have won today. But well done to Michael Ventura. Amazing race. Amazing race. He's well stuck. He's well chuffed. So that's 3 races in a row that he's won. And then it become 2 knots. Obviously a little bit disappointed and dejected, but it's not a lot you can do about the course, man. The course will trip up anybody, like Walt Bernard, Matthew Van Der Poel, Tom Pickock all tell you that it happens. But hats off to this young man. I believe he's 20 years of age, and Emil Verstringer, definitely bright young talent. Really looking forward to what's going to be coming from him from the future, and definitely looking forward to what's coming from him from the future. But that's it. That's your recap. An amazing day of races. Namur it just didn't disappoint. Sailing, definitely my favorite rider. And it's just good to see her. I mean, she's had some ups and downs, man. You know, she's like, you know, out for long stints. There we go, out for long stints with injury and stuff, and she's been fighting injury and all types of stuff. And actually, she was ill a couple of weeks ago, and to see her fight back and get the win today was amazing. And also to see Puck to see her first race back in like cyclocross for the cyclocross season, and to get on the podium. And Lucinda Brand, that was just an amazing fight back to finish on the podium. That was just an amazing to see her finish on the podium and stuff. So, but anyway, that's been Initially We Say It With Your Legs. I do appreciate you for tuning in, and we will see you on the next one. We're gonna keep bringing it to you. There's so much stuff going on in cycling. And we got all of the new kits coming out, and everyone's flashing out the new kits. So it should be an interesting year coming for 2025, and a lot more info to come. Anyway, that's it. I'm out. Hope you enjoyed that. I did. Sever Your Legs Media. You know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks. We got lots of stuff coming up.